popular gay social networking application called Grindr warns users in Egypt that Egyptian police monitor them and will arrest them. With us now is Waji Lion, an international human rights activist. Good evening to you, Waji. You were there, a gay man in Saudi Arabia. What are the risks for Egyptian men now?
Today, we have received evidence that gang members and security officials from Egypt have been luring members of the LGBT community and gender non-conforming members in Egypt using dating apps such as Grindr. Even the people that get arrested, they're forced to hand in their phones, they're forced to hand in their accounts, and then these accounts are used to lure other people that have been already in touch with, in communication with. So we see that they have been very successful in hurting a lot of members of the LGBT community and arresting them. They end up, if they're caught by gang members, beaten up and on knife or gunpoints, forced to get naked and make nude videos, and then that is sent to their friends and family. And a lot of people find themselves not being able to go to Egyptian police asking for help when they are the victim in the situation, because the law will arrest them, as the Egyptian law considers them disobeying public decency laws. There is no specific law in Egypt that criminalizes the LGBT community, but they're very much oppressed by the police system and the gangs that are in Egypt. Let's not forget that the Egyptian police is trained by American and European agencies and is funded by them. A lot of these agencies do protect LGBT rights, yet we don't see the same thing happening by Egyptian forces that are applying the law on Egypt land.
Yeah, this is definitely an abuse of human rights, and you've mentioned the United States and Europe, so should countries like democratic countries, especially the US, should intervene and put some pressure in Egypt?
That's what we are asking, calling for, that these countries that are training and funding the Egyptian police put pressure on the Egyptian government to respect human rights, specifically for members of the LGBT community that are receiving no protection at all from Egyptian police or Egyptian laws. Many members of the LGBT community seek legal help, and yet they were advised not to make any complaints or go to the police, because they themselves will be arrested even if they were a victim in the situation. Now, Human Rights Watch has covered this issue and exposed that Egypt is not the only government in the Middle East that have been using this tactic. In fact, Saudi Arabia and many other countries have been able and been very successful in luring members of the LGBT community and forcing them into mental health facilities, forcing them to detransition, and much more, and much dire consequence that many times lead to the death of these individuals.
Okay, Waji Lion, I thank you very much for that. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.